Okay, we're going to talk about the jack and how to hitch to the truck, as well as when it comes to just bringing it down and setting up the camper for the evening. So what you want to do is when you come here, sometimes when you come, this driveway has got a little bit of an angle right now. And so whenever you come in closer please, whenever you come in, it's got a little bit of an angle. So when you actually hitch your truck to this, look at that's oil right there that you see. So whenever you hitch your truck to the ball, you put your ball on this hitch, you're going to probably experience where this latch, this whole thing isn't going to come down like that. You're going to have this come all the way down and have it completely secure for your truck, on your truck. Otherwise the camper is not actually inside the ball is inside the hitch, because you should be able to put our pin and put it in over like this in order for you to go. This pin will be here and you have to have this on here. If it's on here, there's no way it'll come off that hitch. I have had a renter that did not do this and it came off when they're on the highway going about 75 miles per hour, this hitch, and it did destroy this jack. And when they paid for it, you can actually see this whole jack has been repaired, and it's all they had to do is make sure that this was completely done. So when you do it in the first time, when you come here at this driveway, it's actually kind of at an angle, so it pinches things when you put the ball in there, and whenever you start lowering it down, you start cranking this down like that, it can become a problem. So make sure that if you can't have it completely intact, what you can do is put it on, it's on there, but you drive it just a little bit and do it softly going off this driveway. Get on the street when you're at a flat area, it won't pinch anymore. You can just literally pop this right back down. So again, you have to have this thing completely down and not up, okay? Once you do that, and it's on that truck, you can lower it back onto the truck. You also want to make sure that when you're setting this up and you're bringing this down to go on top of the wood, you want to make sure that this wood is going long ways. You do not want to have this wood going short ways like this. So it has to be this way. It gives it more stability and it won't make it fall. Again, like I talked about in my other video, this is the jack. This supports most of the weight along with the tires. The stabilizers are meant to only keep things stable. It's not meant to support the entire weight of the camper. That'll be bad, and you don't want that to happen. What I do have over here is, so it's real simple. When you get your tool and you come down here and you want to start bringing it down and bringing it up, you make sure that right now it's currently down, but you'll bring it all the way up. So you just do a simple little pull like this. Whenever you're bringing it down, you can use these are just kind of help prop things up sometimes. Depending on the campsite, you'll need them, and you can put it there, and you can also bring it right back down and it'll support it. And you just want to put all of these back into the storage. Real quick, let me go back to this hitch one more time because I forgot. This is a 7-pin that we have, so make sure that you have a 7-pin connector in your truck. If you don't, you'll need to go get an adapter. You will have to hook these up underneath to the back of the truck, and you also want to make sure that you have this pinned up too. This is the emergency brake. Should this ever come off the hitch, this will save the camper from hurting others and yourself. So you'll put this also, don't connect it on this. You would want to have to connect this separately onto the truck as well, and you should have underneath where you tow it. And I'm sure you're familiar with towing things anyway. This is easy to do when it comes to the gas. So let me come over and show you something real quick with the sewage. In case you don't know, you want to come back over here. So this is the red hose that you would do with the sewage. You would want to make sure that you want to start with the black drainage first, black water, and then you want to use the gray water second, because the gray water can help kind of wash out the black, and that's exactly what we want. This is the elbow. Whenever it comes to dropping into it, you go to a dump station, you put this in, down the drain, and then you want to come out here, come a little closer, Raisa. You'll come closer, and what you'll do is we'll unhook this. It's just a simple screw. You unhook that, then you put this in and screw it. Once you have this secure and this where it needs to go, then you can undo this. This is the actual door hatch. You do not want to do this before. You'll run it, make sure you run it completely out. Once you know it's done, you shut this first, then you can take this off, go here, and then do the exact same thing in the gray water tank. So you want to make sure that you take care of that. And when you're all said and done and you're running to leave, again, underneath here there's a little plug. You make sure that you can unplug it and drain that water for the fresh water that's right there. and then you can plug it back in and you can be good to go that way, but make sure you plug it right back in. And that's that for the hitch and the sewage.